We got everybody. You good? We're good right there. We're right there. Lisa is the only one that can't get the technology to work.
Yep. It's good. It'll come on.
Okay, is everybody out there? Anybody tuning in yet? I mean, maybe we got tuning in over at Chip. Anybody yet? Three right there, 2, 1, 2, 1 right there. Any questions? 10, nice. Anybody got any questions before we get started? Anything at all? My name is Thomas Cox, and I own a company called MealFit, and we are in the heart of Cookeville's west side of town. It's Cookeville, Tennessee, if you are tuning in from way off. So here's what we're going to do. So listen, I need you to comment in the below, and what I want you to do is, we've got a couple different cameras going here. The person that is farthest away, now that we get all that seasoning over there, person that is farthest away, I am going to send a free bottle of seasoning to them. I can send the Whole 30 version of what we do, and I can send our classic version. Totally does not matter. So what I want you to do is start replying in the comments of where you are from. Don't give me just cities, give me cities and states. If we have somebody that's really, really close, I'll send it both to you. Minnesota. Nice. Who is it from Minnesota?
Kristen Hogan.
Awesome. Chicago. Kristen, Chicago. Good. That's awesome. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to take some healthy meals and the MealFit style of the way we cook, which is kind of based out of a paleo thought process. And what we're going to do is we're going to insert some AMEO Essential Oils in how we're doing it. Not only because they're great oils, but also because they're really, really cost efficient. They make the food taste amazing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 different things that you've probably all had at some point or another. We're going to make a main dish, which is chili. Now, Whole 30 is a very, very large and up-and-coming, what would you say, thought process of eating right now. I am on Whole 30 right now, even though I own a company that does meal planning. I figured, crap, I might as well get in there and see what it's about. So I am on day 25 or 26 right now. And I will say the first thing I will go get is a large macchiato with no flavor from Dunkin' Donuts, because that's my favorite thing in the world when I'm on day 31. So what we're going to do tonight is we got Whole 30 chili that we make. Now, we make this in our place here in Cookeville, in our salad bar. So we have soup and salad Tuesday through Friday from 1 to 2, or excuse me, from 11 to 2. And so we're going to make that. That's probably our #1 thing now. When you said it's our #1 soup we make. It's our #1 soup we make. It's a Whole 30 compliant chili. So we're going to get started with that first, and then I'll kind of go through while this cooks, kind of go through a lot of the things we're doing. So we've got 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, let me stop for a second. What we're going to do is every recipe that we have that you see tonight, I've got a card with every recipe on it, specific for you. What we're going to do, you put your email in the comments. You put your email in the comments. I will send you all 3 recipe cards. Okay, what we got? We've got a pot over here on the heat. I've got 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, the recipe calls for 1.5 pounds. You know what? I'm a carnivore, so I like meat. We've got 2 pounds. We use some grass-fed beef with this one tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to add our ground beef. After we add our ground beef, we're going to take our garlic. We're going to add that, and we're going to let that cook for just a minute. Okay? So we've got garlic and ground beef. We're just going to brown it. If I catch this towel on fire, please don't think I am a moron, because it could happen. Okay? So we're going to let this brown for just a second. While we're browning this, we're going to talk a little bit about these essential oils. So the essential oil that I'm going to use with this is oregano. Now, let's talk about essential oils for just a second. I'm going to let Lisa come in here and kind of give you the ins and the outs of AMEO essential oils and why they're the best and all those different types of things. But let's talk about this for the first thing. The first reason I like this is because of cost efficiency. This is probably 20 or 30 bucks for this little bitty bottle, but I can use this probably for up to a year, and I cook a lot. We cook for literally thousands of people a week, and this, I can go through this. I've had this for probably 4 or 5 months now, and I am still over halfway. So this is going to last me over a year, and I cook a lot. That's just for the cooking aspect of it. Not to mention the therapeutic, medicinal purposes of what we're doing with essential oils and how essential oils are getting more and more popular by the day. So essential oils have become a staple in our kitchen. Now you're going to see in a minute when we use these things that you've got to be careful with using them. The reason being is they are strong. The oil of anything that you use is going to be a lot stronger than the actual leaf or the I don't know what the rind of anything. So we're going to use oregano in this. Elisa, why don't you come talk about oregano while this browns, and then we'll move on to our next step after that.
Yeah. I wish y'all could taste this food because it smells delicious. And what I want to say about Thomas is his food is amazing, and he cooks healthy, and he has a good thing going here, but he's also an innovator. So Thomas isn't going to do anything that's not going to make what he's doing better. That's not going to enhance what he's doing, and that's what he's doing. He's already talked about the cost effectiveness of it, and there's other benefits as well. So what attracted Thomas to the oils was for cooking alone. A lot of us come to the oils for different reasons, and that's what's great about them. They're multi-purpose. So while you have them for one reason, for him cooking, for example, you can also be using them for other things. Oregano is a super oil. The thing I love about oregano, it is antiviral, antibacterial. So studies have shown that oregano fought 65 forms of bacteria better than antibiotics. They were antibiotic resistant, and oregano was able to combat them. It's great for removing warts. It has all sorts of purposes. It's good for cold and flu. It's an anti-pain medicine. It's good for respiratory issues. So all of those things with oregano oil, if you happen to have it for cooking, use it for those things too. If you're already trying to cook healthy, which is what MealFit promotes, then you're probably trying to be healthy in other ways too, and this can help you get there. And then if you're buying it for the health purposes, go ahead and use it in your cooking because it makes life so much easier. I'm a mom and I need all the help I can get in the kitchen. So I'm going to give it back to Thomas.
Awesome. Okay, let's recap for just a second what we got. We got some chili, some beef browning over here, and we're going to browning over here. We're going to get into that. So if you've got some more people joining in, enter in your destination where you are, and whoever's farthest away, I'm going to send you a bottle of free seasoning. We've got the red top, which is the Whole30 compliant, and we've got the black top, which is the original, which it's unbelievable. I mean, Chip was sitting there saying he puts it on his cereal in the morning. I mean, he loves it. So
it's not good. I see Texas.
Also,
I see Arkansas. Go ahead and put where you're from.
Yes, awesome. So let's also all these recipes. I will send you this recipe via email tomorrow. I've got a really nice looking PDF recipe, the oils, all the different types of stuff. It's on there, so I will send that to you. All you have to do is put your email address. If you just want to put your email address and where you're from in there, that'd be great. So the next thing we're going to do, so we've got 2 pounds of ground beef brown over here with some garlic, some fresh chopped garlic. So typically with chili, what we have is we have beans. That's the biggest thing with chili. A lot of times is you have either black beans or you have kidney beans or you have just old-fashioned chili beans. So we don't have beans in ours. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some onions. We're going to add some onions in here. We've got some carrots. Carrots typically not something that you're going to add to chili, but that's what we do here. Then we've got some celery. I like celery. My wife does not like celery, so when I make it for my wife, I'll put celery in it. The MealFit people will put celery. Cumin. Cumin is typically not a chili ingredient. Okay, typically not a chili ingredient. So we're going to put that in here. So we're not a typical place. Good old-fashioned chili powder. Okay, chili powder. You can get this hot, however you want. There's 1,000 chili powders out there. We've got just chili powder. Okay, we'll put that in there. And then we've got our mix. We've got our Whole30 mix because this is a Whole30 compliant chili. What makes this Whole30 as opposed to regular chili is beans are not Whole30 approved, and this seasoning is Whole30 compliant, so we're going to add that in here. So what we're going to do is we got everything in there. I'm going to get my towel so I don't burn my hand, and we're going to mix this up. Chip, I think, just said that Big Albert Hainsworth has joined this in. Albert, love watching you play, all the different teams you play for. And Chip says that you are now running a restaurant in Knoxville. Is that right? That's right. Awesome, awesome. So we're glad you're here tonight. Hey, Albert, send your email or your address, probably message me your address, and I will send you a bottle of our seasoning. So we've got the chili going. What we're going to do is let this cook down for just a second, not too long. And we're going to let these vegetables just cook just for a little bit. Does anybody out there have any questions at all? Any questions about chili? Comments and say they can smell it. Yes, they can.
Oh man, it's
Television. Whoever invents smell-o-vision is going to be a millionaire, and I will be the first to invest in that company. Any questions, Natalie, over there?
Lots of emails in city.
Lots of emails, lots of cities. Anything farther than Minnesota? I think I may have been our farthest state.
I saw Long Island.
Long Island. I got a Virginia. Virginia, awesome.
You got to comment where you're from, though, if you joined us. And the person from the furthest is going to get the best seasoning ever.
Yes, we'll send you some seasoning if you are the farthest person away.
Kristen asks, how many servings does this make?
How many servings? So we're at like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. So I'm thinking like 6 or 7 servings, depending on who you are. I get that question all the time about MealFit prep. How many people to feed? I got no clue. Big Bobby that comes in here is 260 pounds, the strongest human beings in the city of Cookeville. It feeds him about 4 times. It's going to feed Addie, which is Chip's high school daughter. Probably weighs 135 pounds. She's going to feed her 10 times. So it all depends on your appetite. But a normal person, I would say this would be 6, probably 8 servings, something like that.
Are you using garlic oil? That's what someone asked.
Excuse me?
Garlic oil.
Garlic oil. We have garlic oil?
Not yet.
We don't have garlic oil yet. That'd be a great addition to this. But I love garlic. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do while this browns, I'm going to go to the next thing, okay? Because typically what we'll do is when you're making a meal, you've got something going, and then we're going to transition to the next thing. Now, let me be totally honest with you about this salad dressing. So this salad dressing, we started this Whole30 thing, and Natalie started doing a Whole30 ranch, jalapeno ranch, and put it in our bar, and it's got to be probably the most popular thing we're doing right now. We go through a couple gallons, I said gallons a day of this stuff. It's very, very popular. Tastes absolutely amazing because typically you hear healthy, it doesn't taste good. This stuff's amazing. But my wife she just didn't like it. She just didn't like it. So she said, will you make me some dressing? I'm like, what you want me to make it? She's like, I don't know, just make me some dressing. So I said, okay. So I randomly just grabbed a bunch of stuff off the shelf over here and just started making it. And this is what we have. We're calling it avocado sweetness because it's got a sweet taste to it. And I'll tell you why. We have what we call white balsamic vinegar or golden balsamic vinegar. They are interchangeable. You can use them. In my opinion, they taste the same. And what they have is they have this thing called grape musts. And that what gives it that sweet flavor. It's a part of the grape, and it tastes absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take half a cup of avocado oil. Okay, this is getting hot right now. Okay, half a cup of avocado oil. We're going to put it in our pan. We're going to take equal part of this white vinegar. Then we're going to take sweet basil essential oil. Okay, AMEO sweet basil essential oil. Now listen, this is where you mess it up if you put more than 1 drop. So we are literally going to put 1 drop. This is live. Come on, I won't give you one.
How much easier is that than chopping fresh basil?
It's a lot easier. There you go. A lot easier. Okay. The reason, and she brings up a great point. So, and we're also going to use oregano again in this recipe. Elisa brings up a great point. So when you go to the store and you get basil comes in this big old thing. It's like this much basil. You don't never hardly need that much basil. So what happens is the basil goes bad. Basil goes bad, you waste it. No one likes to waste. And so this way you use exactly what you want, put the top back on, and you're good. So we'll put this oregano in there, 1 drop of this.
Not a basil from here.
There it is. Okay. We'll put our oregano, basil, and then turmeric. Okay, turmeric is like hot as a firecracker right now. Everybody thinks it's going to cure everything. We're taking it at home. We love it. We think it's great. I'm going to show this a little bit. I can multitask. I am a man and I can multitask. And then did you say that right, Chip? Amen. Okay. So we're going to put turmeric here, just a couple shakes. This stuff will stain yourself. So be careful. And then also, we've got our Whole30 seasoning. We're going to put in there. That's it. That's all we got. Okay. We're going to take this, mix this up. It's got a little sweet to it. Now, here's what happens. If you like the really punch of the basil and the punch of the oregano, you're good. If you want it back down, add a little bit more oil, add a little bit more vinegar. It's totally fine. It's not going to screw it up if you add a little bit more. Now, the more pure avocado oil that you use, the extra virgin stuff, it's going to be darker. Typically, the darker has the stronger taste. and you're going to get a lot of the avocado taste with this oil if you've got the extra virgin stuff. If it's just the light or the regular kind, you're not going to get that as much, and the dressing will not be as dark. So Elisa has never tasted this. She has never tasted this before, and I'm going to let her taste this with this measuring spoon right here. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Okay, while she's tasting that, I want to remind you.
Salad dressing's so good you could drink it.
Yes, sir, like bacon. So let me remind you, if you've heard this before, just give me a 10-second station identification. So what we're going to do, if you are from far, far away, put in where you are from in the comments. And when you put in where you're from, I will send you a free bottle of seasoning. If you are the farthest away, Big Albert, send yours, email, and your email. Also, if you want the recipes for this with step-by-step, nice picture, all that stuff, we've already made one up. Put your email in there. I will send that to you tomorrow. So, destination for the spices and email for your recipes. Okay, Lisa, let's talk about sweet basil real quick.
Yeah, I love sweet basil. I never would have thought to put it in salad dressing. Also, if one drop's too much for you, another trick you can do is stick a toothpick in the bottle and just get like a trace amount and put that in your meal. So a lot of local people I see are joining us. So right now, if you have ever eaten at MealFit salads, used MealFit prep, gotten MealFit catering, go ahead and tap the screen and give them some love right now because it is great food. And what I love about it, number one, is that it tastes good. But number two, every time that I eat it, I know it's good for me. So basil, what can it do for you? If you've got it on your counter, you're using it for cooking, that's what we're talking about here. It is an awesome oil. It's great for decongestant. It can be great for alleviating ear infections. I don't have all these memorized. That's a good thing. You don't have to. I have lots of great books to look this stuff up in. And if you inhale just a few drops of basil oil, it's good for all of these things. Anxiety, depression, fatigue, insomnia, migraines, headaches. And they can also calm the digestive system. You just take a drop in water. And you can also apply it to insect bites. So if you've been outside, your kid's legs are covered in itchy mosquito bites, a little bit of that, and it doesn't itch anymore. It's fantastic, and it's all natural. It's God-given. It doesn't have any chemicals in it, and that's one of the things that we all love about it.
Awesome. Okay, so we've got our vegetables going. All right, so let's recap real quick in about 15 seconds. Whole 30 compliant MealFit chili. This is the recipe that we use in our place in our MealFit salads. Speaking of, if you're local, you've never been to MealFit Salads, 102 North Cedar, over behind Father Tom's, across the street from Side Stitch, right here in the heart of the west side. We're doing this chili. We've got our onions, our celery, and our carrots cooking down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add zucchini. Zucchini is typically not a chili ingredient. We are putting this in place, this and the carrots in place of the beans. It gives it that, I guess, that texture that you would have in place of the beans. So we're going to add this. Once we add this, we are then going to add our tomatoes there. Then we are going to add diced tomatoes and then tomato sauce. Again, if you want the exact recipe, put your email in and I will send that to you tomorrow.
And put where you're from too. I see somebody's joined us from Montana. The person
Montana, we may have a winner so far. If you are from,
but you got to comment where you're from. You got to comment.
If you are from far the way to Montana, I will send you seasoning. Right now it seems like I have no idea which is closer, Montana or Minnesota. You may know. No, I had somebody said they were from the moon. The moon. That postage is going to be expensive. So, okay, so let's talk about this chili for a second. So, with this chili, so you have some people that like it really, really chunky, some people that like it really, really soupy. Totally up to you. If you need some more, you want some more soupiness to it, always just add what? Water. Okay? Just add water. This next recipe we're going to make, you can just add water. It's going to help it a lot too. So it's totally up to you. We're going to let this cook down for just a minute with the zucchini. And then I'm probably going to add some water to this because I like my water and I like the soup here in this. So I'm going to add some more water. And Lisa is talking about the next thing. Also, seasoning. Destination, put where you're from on there for your seasoning. If you want the recipe, put your email in there. Natalie, any questions? Natalie, smile. What's the question, girl?
Your mama just put where she's from.
My mom, I will bring you some, Mom. Okay, I'm coming next week. Any questions, Chip? You got any questions over there? Lisa, you got any questions, anything?
Not right now.
Got any questions about anything we're doing?
Just type your questions in the comments.
Okay, we'll get to them. All right, so we got a main dish. We've got a salad dressing
That you can drink.
that you can drink, bathe in, either one. And we got our chili cooking down. Hey, Jim, will you give me some water in there? We got our chili cooking down. So last thing we're going to have is we're going to have dessert slash, what do you like?
Somebody's, Chris Garrett said, does 10th Street count as far away?
No, we may get the closest person. The closest person they wouldn't want to. So the next thing we're going to do while this is cooking, while we're going to wrap up here in just the next 5 or 6 minutes, is we're going to make a dessert slash snack. Now, kid that's going to be 8 next week, just a 5-year-old and an 11-month-old, snacks are gigantic, especially with boys. My boy, he's got a hollow leg, bottomless pit, all those terms you use for a kid that eats a lot. Kid eats a ton. And so we have a hard time keeping him full. We try the best we can to give him healthy snacks, meaning things that are real. And that's the biggest thing. If you've been around MealFit long at all, you know that our philosophy is eat real food and move. That's what we want you to do. Both of them are key. You can't just, in my opinion, you can't just eat real food and live a healthy life. You've got to eat real food and you've got to move to have a healthy life. Just like the people that just think you can exercise out-exercise a bad diet, they're wrong too. You've got to move along with eating real food. So there's my soapbox for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, how many of y'all have a Lara bar? If you've had a Lara bar in your life, give me 2 taps on that screen. 2 taps on that screen if you've had a Lara bar. Go ahead, I will wait. Okay? All right, Lara bars. Lara bars are about this big. They're about this big. This is how big a Lara bar is. A Lara bar is like this big, okay? But it's like $1.20 for like this much, okay? But man, it's a good $1.20 because them suckers are good.
Yeah.
The thing I like about Lara bars is when you look at the back of the package, it's like 4 ingredients. And it's all just real stuff, okay? I can make a Lara bar. Okay, I can make tons of Lara bars. So what we're going to do is we're not going to make it into a bar. We're going to make a Lara ball, a MealFit ball, or a MealFit nugget. Pick your term. I don't care what you call it. So what we're going to do is we've got a half a cup of dates, okay? Half a cup of dates. Put it in your food processor.
Where do you find dates?
Dates you can find at Walmart. You can find at Kroger.
The raisins?
Don't think you can, no, do not do raisins.
But are they near the raisins?
No, it's a different. It's like a cousin or something like that. But it's not the exact same thing. But it's got a similar texture, but it's a little harder than a raisin. Okay, we've got dates, and we've got cashews. Okay, we've got a half a cup of dates, half a cup of cashews. We'll put that in here. I just built some on the ground. Awesome. Then we've got some shredded coconut. If you don't care anything about sugar, don't care anything about your health, don't care anything about diabetes, you can sweeten coconut. If you do care about your health, you're going to sweeten coconut. You're going to do a 1/4 cup of, everybody's laughing at me in the back because I stuck it on there. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take AMEO lemon essential oils. Now, let's talk about this for a second. I'm going to do your job in just a second.
Okay,
So we're going to talk about lemon AMEO essential oil. So what I do is I have this soap that we use in our home in the spray bottle, and it's it's just one of those really earthy tree hugger type things. That's, you can spray it and they'd eat it, but yet it still gets everything clean. But what we do, and I got this from you. I'm not going to steal it. Got this from you. We put a drop in there, drop or 2 in there in a 32-ounce squeeze bottle. Makes the house smell amazing when you clean. It's absolutely wonderful. So not only can you use this for a number of things medicinally and when you're cooking, but you can also use this for a number of things as far as your cleaning is concerned. This thing is cooking down really, really good right now. Looks really good. Again, if you're just joining us, we are at MealFit headquarters. Our website is mealfit.co, not.com. So what we're going to do is do a giveaway tonight. If you are far away, we are going to give you a bottle of our seasoning. I'll ship it to you for free. You can get the whole 30, or you can get the original. Chip likes the original. Both of them are absolutely amazing. So we'll send you a bottle of this, whoever is the farthest away. Also, if you want the recipe for all these 3 things, the chili, the salad dressing, and the what we call it, lemon balls? Yeah. MealFit lemon balls. So I'll send you the recipe to all these things, okay? So I've got my dates, I've got my cashews, I've got my shredded coconut, and then now I'm going to put a drop of lemon in here, right there. Now, this next little section is going to be useless, so if you got to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, because I'm going to turn this food processor on for a minute.
I got a couple of questions.
Go ahead, questions. Go.
Joseph Fox wanted to know why we were cooking so late.
Okay, great question.
So you could
Is that
watch
Joe?
it.
Is that Joe? Joe Cox?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've talked to Joe Cox 3 times today. Joe Cox is amazing. The reason we're cooking so late is because you are watching. So if I was cooking at 7:30, you would not be watching. So this whole cooking at 9 o'clock thing is totally a marketing ploy because I know that your kids are in bed, number one, and number two, you're sitting in bed or close to sitting in bed. You're watching a screen at some point.
In your funny PJs.
And you're in your pet pajamas and you're watching a screen right now. And so I want to be what you're watching on your screen. And so, Joe, I have succeeded. So, any more questions?
Chris Garrett wanted to know the source of our essential oils.
Boom! Right there.
Yeah,
Lisa
you got
Brackett,
it.
you're up.
Listen, so we only use the best around here. Thomas has got a great thing going. We use AMEO Essential Oils. If I can show you a bottle. These are clinical grade oils, which means they have been tested against medicinal studies to be the best grade possible. No other brand in the world has clinical grade. You might have heard of things like therapeutic grade. Good oils. This is like an atomic bomb compared to a firecracker, though. That's how good they are. So what I love about lemon is, are you ready to try
No,
it on?
you go ahead. I love it. The firecracker. That's awesome.
Yeah. What I love about lemon is you can use it, he's using it in a dessert snack type thing, but you can also use it in savory cooking. It can be used in sweet or savory. I'm going to let him turn that on, and in a minute I'll tell you about the benefits of lemon.
I'm going to take some of this water, add some of this because I'm a soupy type of chili guy. We'll stir this up. And then let me go put this on. Oh, by the way, I left out something. I'm going to put a dash of salt in here. You can put sea salt. You can put kosher salt. I'm a kosher salt guy. I like it. Any more questions before I turn this thing on, Natalie? Anything at all? Okay, great question there, Chris. Joe, I turn this on. Go to the bathroom. Okay, let's look at this for a second. All right, this is not ready, okay? This is not ready at all. And I'm glad this happened because what I want to show you is how powerful water is, okay? So if it's not ready, and you will know when it's ready because I'm fixing to show you, what will happen is it'll start clumping up on the side of the food processor. So all we're going to do, and you just may take a couple of times doing this, I'm going to add just a little water. Just add water. You like that? Okay? Just add water. What that's going to do is it's going to help it combine. Hold on. Yes, Mom, it's plugged up.
If you're joining us, he's making like a homemade version of a Lara bar, if you've ever had that.
Okay. So here's what I did. I screwed it up and I added too much water. So all you have to do is add a little bit more dates. Okay. Don't you just love live everything?
It's great. It's
Okay.
real.
So we're gonna add a little bit more dates. And we're gonna add a little bit more cashews there.
Might as well put another drop of lemon.
Yeah, I'll put a drop of lemon in.
Your mom says quit using her comments.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Hey, if you're joining us, just joining us, we're at MealFit Live broadcasting. This is healthy eating right in Cookeville, but all over the world. Comment where you're from. If you're from the farthest, you can win a free bottle of the famous MealFit seasoning.
Here we go. If you've got questions, type them in, and now we'll ask them in just a second. Awesome. Okay, so you can take this now. If you've got like a smaller powered food processor, this may take up to 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, may take up to 2 or 3 minutes. So let's pull some of this out of here. Let's just kind of show you guys what we've got. So what we can do with this is we can make this into a ball. Not the most attractive thing in the world, but it is absolutely amazing. What we can do, what I do with these, I take these, pack these for our kids' lunches, put them in there, they last in there all day long. You don't want to put them in there when it's real hot, so if you've got a lunchbox that is has a ice pack in it, it'll make it last longer. These things will last up to 2 to 3 weeks in the refrigerator. So
once you make them into a ball, you just refrigerate them?
Refrigerate them. That's all you have to do. So you roll them in a ball. And what you might want to do, if they get sticky, put a little olive oil or avocado oil on your hands, coconut oil, either one, put them on your hands, roll it up, and it'll be, you can roll up really, really easy. So let's review real quick. Don't forget, if you are far away, put your hometown in the comments for if you want a bottle of seasoning. If you want the recipes, you can also put your email in there. I will send you the recipes tomorrow. We've got a really nice PDF of that tomorrow. And make sure we review what we got. We've got chili here, Whole 30 chili. Whole 30 seems to be a popular thing right now as far as the diet world or the clean, eating, healthy world is concerned. We've got Whole 30 chili. We've got avocado sweetness, which is a total accident recipe that my wife absolutely loves. This salad dressing is great. We've got some lemon energy balls. So,
hey, Brotherton Mountain.
Brotherton Mountain, that's not very far. So, any questions at all? Anybody? Go ahead, Natalie.
Eric wanted us to recap, which you just did.
Awesome.
And Joseph Cox asked if kosher salt is healthier than salt.
6 and 1/2 dozen another.
Himalayan salt.
Some people think that Himalayan salt is great. I'm not so sure that that's just a marketing thing that they've done a great job with. I have no clue, really. I mean, it may be great. I like kosher salt just because I like the coarseness of it. I don't like the really, really fine salt. So some people have different things that they like. Is there one better? Some people think that iodized salt is better. This area of Tennessee, really interesting fact for you, there's not a lot of iodine in the ground, so we don't get typically out of our fruits and vegetables enough iodine. So iodized salt is not bad for people who live here who have a normal diet. Now, obviously, if you can't take a lot of salt in your diet, you're not able to do that. But so I really think it's a personal preference. Mine is more texture than it is anything. Lisa, do you have some questions?
No, but I was just going to say, put your email in the comments because you're going to get all of these recipes in nice PDF for free. You're going to get them emailed to you, and you're also going to get with that all of the other uses or many other uses for each of the oils that he's using in the recipes besides cooking with. So you'll get a whole wealth of information just for these oils.
Awesome. Okay, let's recap real quick. It is 9:35. We cooked a whole meal. We cooked chili. We cooked a salad dressing made from scratch, chili from scratch, nothing from a can. Excuse me, except the tomato, diced tomatoes. We made a dessert / snack. So we made a whole meal in 35 minutes, and with me yapping for most of the time. So, and we also had a wonderful lady talking about things in between. So 35 minutes. So if you don't have time to cook for your family, it's your fault. It's not my fault because we just showed you how to make a great meal in 30 minutes. Any questions, Chip, over there on you? Better than you. Nice. Natalie? Anything? Lisa? Nothing?
No, we're good.
Hey, please email us if you have any questions. info@mealfit.co. Info@mealfit.co. Visit our website, mealfit.co, not .com. And come see us Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2 for our celebration. Oh, one more thing. We are having a Thanksgiving special, okay? We are doing buy one, give one. Yeah, we stole it from Tom's. We don't care. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away a Thanksgiving meal. So when you come in or you go online to MealFit.co, you hit the Thanksgiving button, and you buy a Thanksgiving meal, what we are going to do for every turkey that's sold, I am going to give an entire meal away to someone in need in this town. Wow. We did some tallying today. We're going to sell them all the way up to Friday, this Friday, the 18th. Up until right now, as of today, we're giving away, I think, 53 turkeys as of right now, which is
that's awesome.
So if you buy one, I'm going to give you your meal, however it is you choose to buy, and I'm going to go buy another meal and give that to someone else in need in this town. We've already got a bunch of people that have volunteered to come deliver. If you want to come deliver, holler at us. We'd love to have you come take some food. Go bless somebody on Thanksgiving. So, any questions? Let us know. Again, real quick, seasoning. You're from far away. Put in where you're from. If you want a chance to get the seasoning, you want all the recipes, go to the comments and put your email in. Thanks so much, guys. See ya.
Bye.